Minecrafters, it's Kimise, and I am back for another episode of KimiseCraft, and I am in the end. Okay, so let's see, what is today's plan? Well, let's get to a good screen where I'm not going to cause myself any harm. There we go. And we're here for a special reason. Offline, I have been collecting skulls. I have been collecting wither skulls, and I've gotten 3 of them now. So that means that I can summon a wither, and you know what? I'm just here to fight a wither easy this time around. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the end stone here at the return portal to make us a quick, easy little quick, easy little wither spawner and suffocator. Yep. So here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to find ourselves this, because what this does is this gives us a 3x3 section of bedrock. Now, that is the one thing that we don't have to worry about withers breaking is bedrock. So that's our advantage right here. Okay, so we need to come down one more step. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build a platform. We're going to spawn our wither on this platform. What this does, this gives us the benefit of being able to spawn and kill a wither without us having to, without us having to have a big major fight with it. Does that make sense? Just makes life a lot easier. And that way I don't have to worry about gearing up and doing a big wither fight, which is okay. I don't mind doing that. Maybe this season we'll spawn a couple withers and see how we do against 2, because I've been able to take 1 down without too much trouble. I'm sure 1 would be just as exciting. I mean, 2 could be just as exciting. Okay, there you go. So what are we going to need here? Let's see here. Let's get rid of this end stone. I'll just pick it up. We could always use end stone later for stuff. We can make some bricks out of it, use it as different textures for stuff. So let's just go ahead and get it out of the way for right now. Now, let's see here. What I need is I do want to get my obsidian, which I didn't leave there. Obviously, I put my obsidian someplace else. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, I think I put it in here, of all places. There we go. There's my obsidian. Okay. So right here, what we're going to do is we're going to make a spawning block. Our goal is make sure that wherever we spawn the wither, it looks like this would be a pretty good block right there, that it'll spawn straight up with its head in the hole. And I think just to be sure, I'm going to just make this nice and wide, because I don't like to take chances when I'm spawning withers in. Okay, so we pop that in there, and then we're just going to put that back away. Okay, now to spawn a wither, it's really simple. You don't need a whole lot. You just need 3 wither skulls, and you need some soul sand. Okay, now let's go ahead and take that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this set up. So you got to do 4 pieces of soul sand just like that. Now notice I went ahead and put the base at the center. Okay, you need a 3x3, so you got 3x3x3. Well, 3x3, okay? So when it spawns, it'll stand up, and all 3 heads will be right in there. Now, what that does for us is that gives us a place where the wither's heads will be obstructed, so they won't shoot at us. Okay? Now, super simple. Just build one down there like that, and then you guys ready? Here we go. Yep, there it is. Sorry, I got the sound turned down. And what you do is you want to make sure you don't hit it while it's generating. What you're waiting for is you're waiting for the final explosion. Okay? Now once you got the final explosion, then it's no problem. You just want to go ahead and keep on hitting it. It's all sucked up in there, so you don't have to stress about it being somewhere else. And it's fairly safe, you know, as long as you don't have a knockback sword, because you don't want to knock it out of where it is. That's a bad thing. Okay, knocking it out of there can cause issues. Last season, Oh, look. What? 2 nether stars. Well, definitely want this. Yeah. Woohoo! Okay. There must be a bug because it just gave me 2 nether stars for 1 wither. How bizarre is that? That means I can make 2 beacons. Let's rest here, guys. And then we will go ahead and do the beacons. We're going to need some glass. I think I need to go get some glass out of the super smelter. So let's go hit the super smelter. Well, it's not really a super smelter. Man. Whoa. Gotta light this place up a little bit better at night. Okay. I'll deal with that later. Okay, super smelter. Jeez, there's just all sorts of guys up here. Nice. Another... Anyways. Okay, so let's get some glass. Glassity glass, glass, glass. What else? What do I want? I don't need the carrot. Just leave the carrot there. Okay, we got the glass, so now let's go ahead and let's make a beacon. Now, what is a recipe for a beacon? I know you need glass. I know you need another star. Let's just double check. Okay. Let's go with beacon. B-E-A. There we go. Oh, and the obsidian. So let's go ahead and get the obsidian back out. Oh, geez, I need to clean up my inventory. It's a mess. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and grab that obsidian. And let's see, anything that should go in here? We'll go ahead and put the rods in there for right now because we don't need those. Okay. Alrighty, so it's beacon time. So we got 2 stars. We've got that. We've got glass. So let's go ahead and turn here, and there we go. Boom. And boom. 2 beacons out of 1 wither. I'm pretty sure that's not the way it works, but while fixing bugs, I guess that's a definite bug in there. Pants, jeez. The things you pick up when you're fighting mobs. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this away in here because that just seems like a safe place. Let's go ahead and get this out. You know what we need to do? We need to go ahead and take another shulker. Let's go ahead and grab a shulker. Let's see here. No, that's my packed ice. Okay, looks like we need another shulker here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab another shulker. Shulker shells, there we go. And let's make a box of just... okay, there we go. I got too much crud in my inventory. Let's go ahead and just dump some of this crud. Don't need that crud. Don't need that crud. Okay, everything else I plan on keeping. It's just that other stuff when you're fighting mobs, you pick it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and create 2 more shulkers. And I think it's about time we need to go ahead and name a few more of them. So let's go ahead and put our skull in there. Let's grab our skulls out of here. Okay. And then let's put our skulls up in there. And let's actually grab this and get all the fun skulls out of here. Whoops. Okay. And there we go. There we go. Let's put that up there so I can find the skulls a little bit easier. And let's just keep all our skulls in our skull chest. That makes sense, doesn't it? To have a skull chest. Here we go. And boom. There we go. We have a skull chest. So we got 3 Enderman skulls, 5 drowned skulls. We've got 4 Phantom Head skulls. We got 1 Ghast Head, 1 Husk Head, 1 Evoker Head, 2 Vindicator Heads. I thought I had more of those. That's okay. 7 Dragon Heads because I was out exploring. 4 Shulker Heads, and now a invulnerable Wither Skull. Very good. So let's go ahead and take this, and let's go to this here, and call it the Skull Box. Very nice. And we'll go ahead and just put that up away. Now, Yeah, okay. I need to go through and put all this back where it belongs. So I don't really need any of that right now. Very good, okay. So then this will just continue to be the shulker building box. So whenever we need shulker boxes, that's where we build them out of. I'm trying to keep everything organized so I can keep everything in good shape. Now let's see here. What's this one? Okay, well, let's just leave that there for now. Now this is the precious items box. So what I need to do is I need to make a mob drop box. What a perfect box for that. For this that'll be. So for instance, we'll go ahead and just start putting mob. Well, not necessarily mob drops. Okay, not necessarily mob drops, but things that. Oh, we'll keep. Yeah, I mean mob parts of mobs. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Because, you know, we're going to have the gunpowder in a separate chest and everything. And we want to make sure we have, there we go, magma creams and blaze rods for right now. We'll put those in here. We do need to make a blaze farm because the rods are just usually one of the best ways to do that. That means these should probably go in here as well. This is looking pretty good over here as far as the precious stuff we don't have a whole lot of. Always leave a few things of ice in there. I think it's always good to have a little bit of iron. And there we go. Yeah, I think this is okay. This is a fairly good little box. And as we grow out of it, we'll put different things in it, and we'll spread out everything that's supposed to be there. Oops. Where's my head? Skull box. Oh, I saw it somewhere. Skull. There we go. Skull box. And the bunny skull also goes in here. Who knows when I'll ever get another rabbit skull, right? Okay, so that's the skull box right there. That's the redstone box. Let's go and put the redstone box back. And there we go. Yeah, so while I was collecting my wither skulls, I died to a wither. It was kind of crazy. Let's put both of these right up here so they're nice and safe. You know, and actually, where is it? Let's grab our shulker box here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make one more shulker box. And this one we are going to call the beacon box. Okay, so put those away. Let's go ahead and rename it. We'll call it the beacon box. Boom. And what we'll do is, for right now, so I'm not sure where I don't think I need to place a beacon any specific place at the moment. But what I want to do here is I want to make sure I have everything in there to make 2 complete beacons. So let's see here. You need 7, 5, 3. I think you need 9. 9 for a full one. So 9 times 9 is 81. So you need 81 blocks. Plus 7 times 7 is 49. So 81 plus 49 would be 130, right? Plus 5 times 5 is 25. So 155 plus 3 times 3 is 9. 164. 164. So we need 164 blocks. Okay? So, wow, this thing is just never stops running. Fantastic. So that's 128 right there. And 128 plus a third, that is 1 beacon. So we'll have 1 beacon here, 1 beacon there, and we'll just go ahead and have all the blocks we need for each beacon. That way it's super simple. And this has probably been the easiest I've ever had to get blocks for a beacon, I'll tell you what. This iron farm is just fabulous. And there we go. In our beacon box, we now are prepared with 2 beacons. Amazing, 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 amazing stuff there. There are our cats. We still have to name our cats. So if you guys got any suggestions for a name for a cat, throw it in, please, into the suggestion box. Now let's see here. Let's get some more rockets out because I want to show you what the plans are. Because today, this is really not the big focus of the day. Today, the big focus is going to be, yeah, see all that redstone dust I've been collecting? Yeah, the witch farm is like awesome. Okay, and the beacon box. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and let me show you what I'm talking about and what I'm thinking about. Okay, let's eat up. Okay, so here we are. We're at the factory zone. This is still going to be the factory zone. We still got a lot of work to do here. We have to create a building for the iron farm. We have to create some sort of building for our sugarcane farm. We should go ahead and make some animal farms. I've got a great idea for a sheep farm, which I think would be really neat. I was watching Iskal work on one today on his videos, and I'm taking some inspiration from that. And I'm thinking we might do a tower right here, where we have one level where we got cows, one level where we got sheep. I don't know if there's any good reason to breed pigs, so I'm probably not going to breed 8 pigs. But cows and sheep, I think those will definitely be my main ones. Okay, so we got a lot to do, but I want to draw you into the larger plan that we're going to be working this season. So here, give me a second. I'm going to go take a nap, and then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Three, 2, 1. Hey guys, I'm in the base, and so let's go ahead and go upstairs so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about, because we're talking about major plans for this season and what we want to see done. Now, I'm not going to talk about any of the 1.14 issues. They are what they are, unfortunately, and there's nothing we can do to change them. But we do want to keep making those bug tracker reports, and sending those out. Okay, so if you'll notice, as we gander here, I have made ourselves a cobblestone pathway that goes all the way up here to the last of this biome, which is right here at the corner. Okay? So basically what I've done is I decided, okay, so let's start doing some major village planning. So what I did is I made a big road that's going to go through a lot of our village area. And this road goes all the way across here, all the way down across here, all the way down here, to here. And look what I've started. I've started a couple of towers. So let me show you what I mean here as far as what we're planning on doing here. Okay, so I've got a couple of towers started up here. They're going to be large towers because they're going to be part of a fortress. Like, we're going to have a defensive fortress right here, and this is going to be one of the main, back in the medievals, Renaissance period, even into current times, a lot of times one of the most important areas was river access, and we've got a nice river that will take us access right in the middle of everything. Plus we have access over here at the swamp, which will take us into the lake back behind there. And this is all going to be, all this area is going to be part of the city that we're going to build, the village / city, right? So what we want to do is we want to put a fortress there to help to defend it. So we're going to have a few towers. We're going to have 2 towers here with a large port, so when people come in, they can be checked in, or we can close it off with a chain across if we want, and that's going to be really cool. We're going to go ahead and put another big tower right here, which is going to defend the swamp entry. And the swamp entry is the other deep water area that you can get in. The swamp's kind of low water, but then if you follow the swamp far enough, you can actually get into a large bay area. I'm thinking about doing a really big dock area in there, really nice industrial dock area with lots of different things. Really take it up another level. Try to make it more medieval. Well, maybe not so much medieval, but Renaissance. Old looking. I'm pretty excited about doing that at some point as part of the whole thing. This all will be village area right in here, and that's all going to be defensible against behind this fortress. Now over here we won't have a wall, but yes, Mr. Chicken, over here we are going to have a wall that follows this coastline all the way over to, I'm thinking about over here, and we kind of have a natural bay. And so what I'm thinking is, the wall will end here. Whoa. Woo. The wall will end somewhere around here, in which we'll have a big gate that comes in, and then so this part will just be kind of like, kind of like the slum town, you know, where you have, you know, shanties and shacks, old bars and stuff. For guys that don't want to actually go into the city, and then that'll link up to the industrial area that we've been building up here, in which we can export our goods. So all this area is going to be municipal stuff like fortress, the island defenses, big libraries, all sorts of things, which I think is going to which will make this real exciting. So we're going to have to do some. It's kind of funny that's so much greener than this over here. Birch forests just are not as green, which is wild when you think about it. So we're going to have to do a whole bunch of birch stuff. Now, besides the road over here, I've also marked a couple spots where we're going to have some really nice bridges span the river. I think that'll be great. You know, we'll have some bridges that span the river, like there's one right there that'll span the river like that, and then we've got one that's going to be like right over here. It's going to span the river. And so then this road is going to separate. We're going to have buildings on either side of this road, and they will go all the way up to the, I don't know. We'll just call it the city planner's tower, okay? And going up there. So that is the major plan. I'm super excited about this because this is what I'm going to spend a lot of the season on is building buildings, making variety, learning how to give them their own. I want to give them all their own different type of texture and look to them, but yet still have a cohesive feel to them, so that everything looks like this large planned village that's like organically grown. You know, with most of the leader stuff over here, a lot of the municipality down there, we're going to have libraries, we're going to have a governmental house seat. I don't know if I want to make a castle or anything. I want this to be more of a democratic thing. I think that'd be a lot of fun to build, you know, like a House of Commons or something like that. Might make a few things like a clock tower. I think that would be pretty awesome. Maybe over there have a big clock tower coming up. There's lots of exciting things. And what I also want to do is I was thinking about getting at least everybody on the server to come in and build something here, and then also to do another shop area, but a shop area that, you know, that fits in with the theme and the style of the buildings once we get those going. Now, I am super excited. Other guys have already started shops. Splinter's really close to finishing a shop that I'll show you as soon as he's good. As soon as he gives us the go-ahead. He's doing some redstone services. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to make a flight shop now that I've got some of my gunpowder starting to come in because of Witch Farm is producing now. Yep. Thank you, Mojang, for getting some of that bug fixed. It's still popping up. Like I was over in the fortress earlier, and the fortress was totally bugged out with lighting. So they haven't quite totally fixed the lighting bug, but they are getting closer to doing it. So there are some issues that weren't there. I mean, there are some issues that are resolved, but there are some other ones that are still glaring. So I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to decide whether I want to finish the towers first or what I will come up with a road design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to work. I'm going to start doing some more building. We'll either work on the towers, because I think that's a logical place to begin the whole thing, and then come up with a wall design, or I might just go ahead and fix the road up, because then the road gives us a pathway that we can go ahead and work from, you know, which will help us to decide which way to go and which directions. So I'm pretty excited. So that is going to be the master plan for the community. I'm super stoked about getting started on this. And also we're going to get around and check out some of the other spaces and see how some of the changes. I know there's been a lot going on. So this is Kimise. I'm going to get to work on some of these, and I'll be back. Hey guys, this is Kimise, and I'm back, and I'm here at the project. Earlier we said, well, we got to decide: are we going to do a building, or are we going to finish the towers, or what do we do? And let me tell you, we decided to work on. Yep, we decided to work on the wall. Now it's been at least 2 days since I last talked with him. We had a stream and everything, and if you joined us on stream, you'll notice that we came up with the wall design. So let me stretch out here and let's show you what the wall design is, guys. So, looking pretty cool, isn't it? Okay. So, anyways, that's the wall design. Okay. So we're using some diorite to give us some texture and some variation. We're using this great blue terracotta, which I'll be honest with you, looks purple to me. But hey, it's called blue terracotta, so it's blue, and some stone bricks. Now, what have I been doing for several hours? Because that's really what this has turned out to be. Let me show you. And there we go. I'm just going to give you a quick look right up here. So for several hours, guys, I went ahead and did the perimeter of our wall. So notice it starts over here at the tower, goes all the way around what we've done so far in the industrial district. Because I figured, you know, if we had a big iron factory that was super important to our economy, that we'd want to wall it behind and everything. So we went ahead and put the wall there. Okay, and we have it covering all around there. Pretty neat stuff, I think. You know, so we have a really good wall. Let me go get some more rockets, guys. Sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have enough rockets to do the whole show and tell thing. So let's grab some more rockets. Okay, rockets. Where are you, rockets? There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So back to what I was saying. So what we got done, okay, is we went and got the perimeter done. So I used a whole bunch of stone. And I'll tell you what, I thought I had more stone than this. I'm gonna have to create a mine so I can get a whole bunch of resources, stone being one of the main ones. And so I went ahead and did this all the way around. I used this and blue terracotta to do that. Now, one of the reasons why I've stopped to go ahead and just give you a progress report is this is as far as I can get today, because one of the main resources I need, blue terracotta, is, well, it's going to take me at least another shulker box full of regular terracotta, and then I've got to find at least 4 stacks of dye so I can convert it all to blue terracotta, because I'm all out of blue dye right now. And although blue dye is easier to get that used to, I don't have to use my only source of blue dye is not lapis anymore. Woo! That's a good thing. It is still pretty expensive because I got to find those cornflowers, or I got to use my lapis. And I'm not really ready to use my lapis right now because I want to have my lapis prepared for other things and stuff. So let's take another final look at this wall. Check it out. It is expansive. And so that's what we're going to be working on, is we're going to be working inside this territory to start give this place life. I mean, the wall already starts to make it look like something big is going on, like when you take a little light out and you come in there. Got a massive wall with the towers. I think we're going to have at least this tall. Okay, both towers with a big arch over them. Okay, and then we're going to have this great wall that goes all the way around the territory, defending the beaches. Then we'll have what we call over here, just outside the wall, we'll call this our shanty town. Okay, so right down here we'll have basically, you know, a poor man's docks for trading and everything. It's all the black market stuff. And then what I'm thinking is that right in here we'll have more of our traders trade area, and we'll have a lot nicer, fancier houses over here, and over here we'll actually have some nice warehouses on this side. So I'm pretty excited. This city plan, I think, is going to be really, really fantastic when it's all said and done. But unfortunately, that just makes this a short episode as far as what I got to show you, because I gotta go mining for more resources, guys. I mean, that blue terracotta, that's some expensive stuff. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get a whole bunch more blue terracotta. And dare I say it, I might have to go looking for diorite too. I know, isn't that crazy? So if somebody's on the server and you have some extra diorite, I might be willing to sell. In fact, that's a good thing to say. Hey, if you're a server mate, I am willing. I've got some elytra with mending and unbreaking. And for the right price, say a shulker box full of blue terracotta, I could possibly hand over somebody a elytra with mending and unbreaking on it. So if you're seeing the video and that's a deal that works for you, Splinter, DM, okay, you just can't use my dye, and you have to go mine it. That'd be awesome. So guys, I guess with that, let's go ahead and take another look at that great wall, because that wall is just so awesome. Okay, I think it's going to be just fantastic. In fact, let's go ahead and get a thumbnail for that, right? I think so. Okay, so let's get a last look at this wall, because unfortunately I just don't have enough resources to go ahead and finish it this episode. So the idea is I'm probably going to do a lot of offline work on this and stuff and everything. So guys, this is Kimise, and I want to say thanks for watching. Let's see here. Hopefully everybody has a great day. Hopefully everybody's having fun. There we go. There we go. Got 2 nice screenshots. So hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Make sure you hit the bell in case so you don't want to miss any future episodes. This is Kimise, and this is KimiseCraft, and I appreciate everybody checking everything out. So have a great evening. Have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.